everyone, it is Rendds, and I'm here today because I found something quite creepy. He's like creepy cute baby, and he's got sleep eyes. Isn't he baby? He's gonna go with all my other friends. I think he was made in the 1950s by Rushton toy company. It's really hard to tell because as Rushton doesn't make toys anymore and they don't really have like a full catalog that you can find of all the different things they've ever made. I could only find one picture online that looked exactly like this guy, and he's adorable. A bit of a rip in his ear, and he's kind of dirty. You can see some of the splatches of, I don't know, brown on his bum, and he's got some stains all over his face, but he's super cute. I saw him at the store and I was like, he looks like a friend, a creepy little friend. So today we're going to be cleaning him up. I love him. I spent like 30 bucks on him, so I hope he's gonna be worth it. I've seen them go for a lot more, so I'm hoping that I won't destroy him. Peekaboo. Alright, so don't mind me. I'm gonna be eating a peanut butter shake while I rip his back open and wash some hoarders. And the first thing I want to do is, I guess, unclip these. I need to get the ribbon off. Just try to remember where it is, right in the middle there. And then I have this second one right here. Sad. I'm sad I have to undo it. Undoing bows is like always so scary for me. Come on, don't rippy rip, please. We're going to clean the bows anyways. I don't trust dirty bows. Alright. And these are sewn on there, and I don't think I want to try to sew them back on. So we'll just leave them there unless something bad happens, which this isn't wood, that's plywood. So to open up the back of the doll, you're gonna have to find a seam. Usually seams are like directly in the back, and you're gonna want to cut up it, and sometimes it's just very hard to find. Well, there's the seam on his neck. As you can see, it's kind of torn. Oh, and there's a dirty fluffing in it. I will have to resew his neck, but I don't think I want to take it all out. So let's see, what can I do? I will cut just one right here and hope that it doesn't break, just because I really need to get that stuffing out. It's kind of a cool color. It's very flat. Sometimes I wonder, was it gray originally? Oh, there's fuzz getting everywhere, including my peanut butter smoothie. Oh, there you can see the inside of their eyes. That's kind of creepy. Okay, now to the body. So I was looking up, just like trying to do some research about what this Rushton might be, and I found a catalog. It didn't have him in it, but I found that the prices ranged up to like $4 to $6 maybe, and I was like, I wonder how much that's gonna cost, so I'm gonna look it up. $43. These are pricey. Pricey little plushies. Oh, this one's gross. Ew. Right, now there's my flat friend. Go to sleep, it'll all be over soon. Alright, now welcome to my sink. I'm gonna run this guy a quick bath to keep the water and let him soak. You can already see the dirt coming out. Kind of gross. Oh, you see the color change? Ew. Okay. It's already really filthy. So I'm gonna drain it. So you wanna do that till the water runs clear, just like now, just to get all the top layer of dirt in there out. More dirt's gonna come out, but you don't want it just sitting in his dirt forever. That's kind of gross. Drown. Oh, so warm. I love it. He looks like a snake. Snack boy. So let the ribbon go down the sink. Now I'm gonna take a bar of soap. I haven't actually done this before, but I did see another tutorial where someone did this. Just to grind it in there. Make sure he's super clean, because I ain't known where this guy's been for the last 50, 70 years actually. 1950. 70 years ago. I still think it's the year 2000. Be very liberal with your soap use. Get all this gross stuff out. Okay, Ivex still works. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is I don't know what's inside his eyes. If it's pure metal and it is gonna rust. It shouldn't, as long as I get it dry. I'm still scared nonetheless. Alright, time to rinse. Okay, you want enough water that they can float around pretty freely. I don't know if it's just me, but he feels already like 200 times softer in the water after just like scrubbing him down. What is that black fuzz? Oh, it's so nice and warm in here. My hands are so red. Is that water dirty again? It's hard to tell, honestly. Will you ever be clean? Okay, we're gonna have to do it again. This is a filthy young man. Well, I'm not too worried. There are some like stains down here, but I think that kind of gives him character because it's not dirt, it's just like discoloration, it looks like. But I will be cleaning up his face. I'm gonna let him sit and I'm gonna go get some detergent. Downy detergent. I don't think it really matters. Some in there. I like to use a lot of detergent. So I'm gonna add some, I guess some of this. I knew I had like unstoppable Tide things, but I don't know that. And some baking soda. I've never used baking soda before. Don't know what it's gonna do, but let's hope it's good. Mix it up. That's creepy. Okay, now to let the baby soak for like a bit. He lives. So he smells really good. I'm going to drain the water, rinse him off, and gently squeeze him out. I'm gonna take my microfiber towel and just dry him up a bit more. Ooh, there's some soap still on him. Make sure the juice comes out of his eyeballs. And he smells very clean. Oh, how nice to see you, my dear. You can see the batting underneath, but that's alright because we will fluff him out later. Here we are. So I have my victim in me mummy's room because she's got a better hair dryer than me. This one's really nice. It's like a Dyson one. And you could just hang him outside to dry, but I'm impatient. So I'm gonna use the lowest setting on this dryer and blow him down cool because I'm pretty sure his fur is made of plastic and it definitely would melt in heat. So here he is all dried up and clean. Now I just have to work on his face. I've also taken the liberty of ironing out his overalls and his ribbon. I do that just by spraying a little bit of water on this and just going through it with a hair straightener. I do have an iron, but this is just faster and it works just fine. All right, next, I'm gonna try to clean off on all the black marks on his face. My first instinct is to take my Magic Clean eraser and just swirl around it, see if I can break it up. And it does seem like it's coming off pretty easily. These are pretty old and dirty, but I'm too cheap and lazy to go get new ones. Oh, immediately better. Here. I don't know if you can tell the difference. You actually definitely can. This is what I just cleaned off. This is the still to be done. So much cleaner. And I really want to make sure I didn't damage those really delicate painting. And Magic Clean Eraser is perfect for that. Just don't use too much pressure. This thing smells gross. It smells kind of moldy. I need to throw it away. There we go. Nice and scrubbed off. There's still some like black stuff left over, but I'll probably have to use some hydrogen peroxide or benzyl peroxide to get the stains out because they're kind of deep in there and I don't feel comfortable to continue rubbing it, but we'll see. And then I'm going to restuff this man. Don't fall. So one thing I've recently come to do and really enjoy doing is giving my plushed animals like a little heart of their former stuffing. And I always thought it was a really sweet idea just to keep like a bit of a memory. So there's a bit of the disgusting stuffing just to go in the heart because I don't want to fill it all back up with this stuff, but just so has a memory of where it once came from and I can throw the rest of that garbage away. All my stuffing comes from Build-A-Bear because I actually really like their stuffing a lot. It's really fluffy. I'm going to shove it into all of his joints. Oh, there's one leg. Everyone has their own preferences for how stuffed they like their stuffed animals, but I liked mine rather full so you can actually see the shape if they're going to be mostly a display. In goes his heart, in his skull, his little baggy heart. As I said, the stains are still here, but I actually didn't want to remove them. I could have removed them with like some spray and wash, and that's pretty well stuffed. All right, let's keep going. After I've done filling him up, he's very stuffed. I really want him to be able to stand on his own. He was just like, if you sit him up, he'd just flop over. So I'm gonna make sure he doesn't do that anymore. A little bit of stuffing to put it in between the neck so it shares some stuffing, just to give some support. Okay, now time to stitch him up. I'm going to use embroidery floss. I have a bit of a hangnail, sorry. I like it really thick, so I'm gonna use a double layer so it'll never come apart ever again. Okay, so just do a basic ladder stitch. Right now I'm going to fix his ear. I prefer to do it when he's all fully stuffed because it makes it easier to, hold on to something. So just go in there from the top, lock my stitch. Where is the other thing? There it is. How is this sewn in? Looks like they sewed from the inside because it's just two different pieces, but I feel bad cutting it. I gotta trim this. And I know this is embroidery thread, but it's aight. You can't see it once you go in it. And his fur is already super shiny. It blends in. Bro, come on. Oh my gosh. One more time. Get it in there. Oh, I guess that's that. And voila. Also, I'm gonna use this dog comb just to see if I can fluff him out just a little bit more. Yeah, it's hard to do with his eyes. Here he is. I think he cleaned up very nicely. He smells divine. He's so clean. I love it. He's wearing a Build-A-Bear cape because he looks fashionable in it and it's like suede-ish. I don't know. He just looks so fluffy and pink and I love it. I'm just getting in touch with my girly side, as you can tell by my black shirt. I don't have much pink, but I should have more pink. I like pink a lot. I feel like when I was younger, it wasn't like cool to be a girly girl. I was like seen as snotty sometimes by some people, and I'm just embracing it now. I like pink. I'm really girly. I mean, pink doesn't have to be a girly color, but pink is cute and pretty to me. I love it. And I love my boy. He blinks. Ready? Blink, man. And sometimes he winks. Sometimes his eyeball gets stuck. I actually realized this guy's older than my grandma. I don't know if I said that before, but he was made probably so this guy's actually probably just a little bit younger than my grandma. My grandma was born in 1944, and I think he was made in 1953. So he's already like 70. He's an old man. Sorry, grandma, for revealing your age to the internet, but yeah, that's who he is. And look at this little wand. This is from the doll that Fortune Day sent me. I will link that somewhere. But yeah, he looked cute holding his magic little wand and his big fluffy cape. And then he just didn't want it anymore. So, oh well. Have a good day with us. Okay, bye.